One of the things that people really want to do with the harmonica is they want to play one note at a time. That's probably one of the hardest things to do. We teach a number of different techniques. So what I have learned is a technique where I kind of purse my lips together and make a narrow hole.
Fish face.
Fish face, yes, very good. So you make a fish face. And then you can go from playing, that's my fish face sound. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing to make that one note at a time. The other way that we show you is that you can actually take the harmonica and you can tip the back of it up toward the tip of your nose. So what you're doing is you have holes 1, 2, 3, and 4. But as you tip it up, you're narrowing the amount of exposure of your mouth to the harmonica. And you're actually getting to that point where you are only playing one note at a time. I probably do a little bit of a combination of the narrowing of the lips and with the tilting. The one thing I will say about playing one note at a time is you have to practice, practice, practice. That will not come naturally. But the nice thing about the way that the harmonica is designed, you can play without putting a lot of emphasis on playing one note at a time and still make it sound good. I'm not trying to play one note at a time at all. I just put my mouth up there and played harmonies rather than, and I think it still sounds pretty good. Every self-respecting harmonica player has to make a trained sound, so we've got our own. All right. We start off by making a whistle sound. In the middle of the harmonica, we breathe in hard twice, and almost to the point where it's like a wah-wah. You can hear that little bend in the note. Okay, here we go. We're going to try it in. Very good. Now, a train, it's stopped. We want to get that train moving and go as fast as possible, and then it starts getting closer to the next station. It slows down, slows down, slows down. We're going to start on holes 1 and 2, and we're going to breathe very slow in and out. And then little by little, we're going to move to the right. As the notes get higher, we're going to be playing faster and faster and faster. Once we get all the way to the right side, we're going to start slowing down and moving to the left. So here we go, in very slowly. And out. Again. To the right, a little faster. To the right, faster. To the right, real fast. Again. To the left, slower. To the left, slower. To the left, real slow. Inhale sharply in the middle of the harmonica twice. So one of the nice things about that exercise is everything that we've been doing up until this point has been on the left-hand side, holes 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're moving and utilizing all of the harmonica. I think one of the misconceptions people do have is that every other note is in, out, and you don't find that a lot of times. A lot of times, two notes are right next to each other, and they're both inhales or exhales. So the exercise here is just to moving back and forth between two notes and either inhaling or exhaling. When we start playing a song and lines of a song, we're going to be starting on hole number 4. And to find that, I have people kind of blank out all the other notes and blow just through your fingers. Get that note in your head and then find it. Find that note. Well, if you're lucky enough, you'll hit it right on, but if not, you can slide up or you can slide down. And to tell you the truth, people will think you know what you're doing if you do. So keep that in your pocket as something to show off. One of the most important things that I have learned is how do you break up mucus with someone who has retained secretions. In the old days, we did something called chest physical therapy, where we actually would clap on people's chests. It was great. It kind of reminded me of when you would see a tube, especially outside and it's morning, you would see some condensation on it and you would take your finger and you would wrap it and that condensation would roll off. This percussion that we would do, the chest physical therapy, it's essentially doing the same thing. It's sending a vibration through your chest to break loose on that mucus. This will do the same thing, but we're going to do a little bit of a different technique. What we're going to do is we're going to make short notes in and out over holes 1 through 4 again. And what we're going to do is we're going to, instead of having our diaphragm cut the note short, we're going to have our mouth cut the note short. And what I'm going to have you do to inhale is say the word hut, but inhaling. And you're snapping your tongue against the roof of your mouth. And then when you exhale, either ta or ka. So it's hut, ta, 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 ta. And we're going to do it slow, and then we're going to do it fast. So here we go, slow. In, just hut. Ta. Again. And out. Now fast. Here again, this is one of those exercises that you can do forever practically. As long as you keep things soft and quiet, you can be working on getting that vibration in your chest to help break loose the secretions. So this works as something that's therapeutic when you have some problems. This also works as a great preventative piece of equipment to keep you clear. So right here, this is where I stop for a second and say, if all you ever do is playing harmonica is just these exercises without playing any music, because to many people the idea of playing music is daunting. If that's all you do is just these exercises 5 to 10 minutes a day, you will benefit from them.